This is Sheila Ammons. Welcome back to Using Blackboard and Course Design Features to Promote Academic Integrity. Let's look at activities that take place during the semester. We'll look at announcements, emails, assignments, groups, quizzes, exams, course messages, and then we can also use surveys to get feedback. Announcements, of course, these are great for reminders and providing feedback. Also provide some samples of good or not so good work, and of course this is anonymous. To help keep the students feeling like they're welcome in the course and they're part of a course community, add information about school events and current events, as well as just hello statements. How are you doing? Great job, happy end of week 8. So use this as a community and a information building process. Emails and course messages. Use voice or regular emails to provide feedback or information to one or more students. For personal feedback, use the course messages tool link. This allows personal information to be safeguarded in a password protected area of Blackboard because we want to keep that kind of information out of the emails. I do send students an email saying I have a personal message for you. Check the course messages area and get back with me. Are your students required to use their school email account? Encourage them to use the Blackboard email tool. This identifies the course and it does require them to use the school email. Discussion board or chat. Use this for Q&A or comments. Balance between adding value to the chapter material and just general comments. These general comments are good because the students are working with each other, they're communicating, and sometimes it helps if you know that another person is having some of the same kind of frustrations or issues. But we want to make sure that they are also working with content-specific postings. You can assign each student a different topic, and this helps to spread the work around and get some different viewpoints. We can require postings during the week. Keep students active. It's good to have discussion board postings due earlier in the week so that students have gotten the material down and then they work on their homework and have the homework due later. It's hard to have the homework and the discussion board postings due at the same time because some students will wait till the last minute to do everything. I use the discussion board postings during the week to create mini lectures. When I see what the students' concerns are, then I can create this into a mini lecture and help the entire class. If graded, provide a grading rubric. Students need to know the expectations. Assignments. Certainly we want learning activities that add value, reflect the student's understanding, and represent the student's effort. We want to require writing assignments. Students need to know how to explain concepts in their own words and combine concepts from multiple chapters. And of course, we want to have good writing skills. Use the course messages tool link to customize assignments for students. So each student can have a different variation of an assignment, or if you have a lot of end of the chapter items, you can assign different ones to different students. Our responsibility as instructors: read and review the papers, provide timely feedback, evaluate the Safe Assign report, add rubrics if needed, enforce deadlines, and connect the assignments to the exam. Change, rotate, refresh, customize assignments. Add statements. How did you find, solve, or develop this? What is your informed opinion? Are there any current developments? Consider other types of customization to end-of-chapter activities. This allows students to work with each other to a certain extent, but the final product has to involve their knowledge, their comments, what they took from this. Use homework management systems, integrate these into Blackboard. This allows students to practice and of course we want more weight on the exams. The graded problem can be a comprehensive algorithmic problem from the chapter, and of course we can always add a short writing assignment. Challenges for instructors: to change, rotate, and refresh the assignments. We don't want to use the same assignments over and over because those do get in the hands of other students. Provide feedback without posting the answer. We don't want the answers to get out on the web, but we do have to give feedback. Provide feedback on writing assignments, determine the weight for homework, and grade a variety of assignments. To add variety and more offense in preventing academic dishonesty, try wikis or blogs or journals. At times, it helps to let students know what others are seeing as they view their work. Students may be less likely to use the work of others, and they may do their best if peers are involved. These different types of assignments allow the students to write, but it's different than sitting down and writing a paper. Use a variety of written activities. Getting to groups. Blackboard tools that are available to the groups: blogs, discussion boards, email, file exchange, journals, wiki, collaboration, and more. So students cannot come back at the end of the week and say, I never knew how to work with my group, or I tried to contact my group and I couldn't. By using the Blackboard tools, we can see the involvement during the group process. We can use Blackboard to randomly assign group members. Of course, the advantages of using groups: collaboration in a smaller group, connection to the learning environment, confidence building, and peer pressure. And this is a workplace skill that students need to master. Disadvantages of using groups: same as occur in the classroom. Students in an online setting do not know how to manage the online collaboration. They may want to meet face-to-face, but not all students may be able to do it. So we do have to encourage them to use these online tools. And of course, not all students contribute. So we have to be aggressive and make sure that they all are working, and also not just dividing the assignments up into you take one question, I take another. Make it a collaborative effort, and these Blackboard tools certainly help do that. Quizzes, exams. Create pools for randomization. Randomize the delivery of a static exam. Administer timed quizzes. Minimize the number of attempts. We're just trying to make sure that they're doing their own work. Rotate and refresh quizzes and exams. Use quizzes for practice. No course points, but the harder they work, the better the exam score. And if at all possible, require proctored exams. It's easy to use respondents via Blackboard. So we're just trying to create ways to make sure that the students are doing their own work and not copying or looking at their notes or getting help on a quiz. And again, if at all possible, bring them to a proctored environment for the major exams. Have secure exams and quizzes. Provide feedback procedure at the start of the semester. Require students to view exams face-to-face. Provide overall feedback, topics or objectives missed, instead of revealing the questions. And as soon as possible, replace any bad question. So try to avoid getting the exams out there where they could be shared. At the same time, provide meaningful feedback. So the summary: be on the offensive. Integrate Blackboard and other tools into your course design. Develop a sense of community. Make the course interactive. Vary and rotate the grading elements. Make sure the students understand the rigors of the course, the need to be active, the need to do their own work, and the consequences of academic dishonesty.